Thank you. Thank you. We're fixing to hit up on another good topic. Thank you. Stop applauding. Rude American Part 2. Yes, there is a Part 2. Body language. Sometimes you don't have to be a psychiatrist or went through college for so many years to notice people's body language. I was in a place of business again. I travel so much, I've ended up in literally thousands of places of businesses. I observe people's body language. Sometimes I am so observant, I hate it. I ask God, I say, why, God? Why I'm this observant? It bothers me. I also said to him, I don't mean no harm for if you're atheists out there, we'll just assume this conversation is me talking to myself, and for all the other people, me talking to God. I ask, why? I wish I was not this observant. Why I'm so this observant? I wish I was not. But then it's saying to God, and for the atheists, to myself, that I wish God, I wish, okay, back on the atheist side, I wish I was not this observant. But then it's saying to God that I wish he would have not blessed me with the heightened senses that he have blessed me with. For those, of course, most of us know what that means, what I just said. Heightened means that you have stronger sense, or you more, you notice things more than the average person. They said the human being uses 10% of their brains. I believe I use more than 10% of my brain from observation and observing my surroundings. For instance, example, traveling. Most people do not use their turn signal. Most people do not look at their mirrors, monitor mirrors. You got 3 mirrors in your car. You got a right, left, and the rear view. Anytime you're doing extra, when I find myself doing extra, common sense tells you that you are using more than 10% of your brain when you observing most people not doing what you're doing. Any activity that you do more than the average person, more brain work is being into play. You use more part of your brain. All right. Again, this topic is Rude American Part 2. I encounter people sometimes, and listen, I believe in giving people a taste of their own medicine so they can see what other people see or feel like that they are, addressing their attitude towards. Give you an example, and we're going to end this pretty good with the Jay Will Show. Again, as usual, I always thank you guys for tuning in and listening. And don't forget to subscribe to me. And my email address, I will give it to you at the end of the show. I walked in a place of business, and this is not the first time this happened. I'm from out of town because I travel a lot. For some of you business owners or people that's listening, if you ever encounter me, whatever you do to me that I think is rude, you are going to get a mirror. You will have to read between the lines when I say you're going to get a mirror. I walked in this place of business. I had a question about their product. And the guy responded back to me in a yarn talk. You know what I mean when I say a yarn talk. There was a product I saw, and it did not have a price on it. I asked him how much was the price on this particular item. He gave me the price in that freaking yarn. Now, for some of you people think that it's not rude to yarn while talking. It is. Now, there is a good side to it, or whatever I just say good side, and this is what I mean about a good side. If you yarn while talking to me, then you replied to me, "Oh, excuse me," or "Pardon me." Hey, I have no choice but to do that. And you are not being rude. It just so happened to hit you all of a sudden. I get that. But when you freaking yarn in a conversation talking to me and don't say excuse me, you are, all caps, very rude. The guy, he gave me the price of the product in the store that did not have a price on it in a yarn. There's a bunch of people around when he did that. Oh, by the way, that's not the first time somebody responded to me in a yarn when I had a question. A young lady also did it too. And also, it's not my first time or talking back to someone, giving them a taste of their own medicine. And this is what I mean about giving them a taste of their own medicine. Sir, how much is the price of this item? It don't have a price on it. Oh, yeah. That was a yarn that he gave me. Also a yarn she gave me in another situation. So what I do in one instance, a place I was at, I replied back to him, talked back to him. Okay. Thank you very much. I did it in front of a bunch of people, back to him. And you know those people around me bust out laughing. They said they'd never seen anything like that before. Listen, people, there's nothing wrong with being natural, yawning. All the time is rude when you yawn, when you don't say excuse me. Okay? That what kicks off this topic, part 2. Rude America and rude Americans. Well, we are spoiled. We are so spoiled. That's going to be our destruction right there. It really is. I see it coming. I hate to say it. But for the meantime, I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to ride this out. If you ever encounter a guy in your place of business or in your presence, whether it's a business or I'm at a park or I'm at a stoplight or whatever, if you yawn at me in a conversation without saying, pardon me or excuse me, I'm going to reply back to you in a yawn. Okay? Just to, as I mentioned earlier, just to let you see that mirror. And when I reply back to these people in a yawn, they're confused. They're thrown off. Sometimes they would say, "Why are you doing it? Did you not answer me in a yawn?" Oh, all right. It's amazing how we can do dirt to somebody, then when somebody do dirt back to us, we forgot what we did to them. You reap what you sow, what goes around comes around, this and that there. So I thought I touch up on that topic of Rude America Part 2. And as usual, thank you. As usual, it's been a great time talking with you listeners. You all are so good. And school is out. Don't forget to subscribe to me, blendinc1 at hotmail.com, Blend Inc. Twitter, Blend Entertainment, or J Will Facebook. Goodbye.